Okay, so there we go. Got that accomplished. This poor old chouse has taken a beating over the past 6 years, but I'm not really worried about the front of it because as soon as the home is built, we're going to pull this out of the way and do something else with it, which includes tearing down part of the front, if not all of it. Make a little extension off the front in another part of the property. So anyway, there's that. Now on to other projects. We're going to make these scraps into firewood, but we're on to a new era here at Contentment, and that is building our home. So look forward to videos on that coming up.
Finally, after like 5 million years, the major building will commence next weekend. Up with people.
Up with people?
Yes.
Wasn't that the name of a 70s band?
Up with people. Something like that. We sang it all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, just kidding about the up with people, but we're going up with the walls.
That's right. After years of foundation work, planning, drawing, refiguring for codes, we're finally going vertical. So stay with us. Put it right where the back side of that sill plate meets the outer edge of the foundation.
Over there in the corner?
Yes. Now, let's meet in the middle of the house pad and come over here to this corner. Okay, I'm going to pull tight and get it straight. You got it on the 5?
Yeah.
I need to snap a chalk line so I know where to put the sill. That's a fair bit of stuff. As it is. I mean, I know I had work to do, but now that I see it, it's like, yeah. Now I really have work to do. Yeah, I'm building a house. So Roscoe is styling next to what's left of our superstructure. We built this temporarily over the basement opening just to keep weather out and, you know, provide a nice place for us to go in there if we wanted to. So anyway, this wall is going to remain because it'll remain in place for the stairwell that's going to go up like this to the second floor. So this temporary wall is coming out. This wall forming the side of the utility room, that's going to stay. That door is going to stay. And this wall, and you'll notice we didn't observe any kind of framing convention. We just threw studs in there to form a wall because we knew that it's coming out. So this wall is coming out, and in its place right here will be a straw bale wall that forms the other side of this stairwell. So that's got to come out. This end's got to come out. The rest pretty much stays except for the top. And so now we can frame up around this utility room first and second story.
This is a gigantic box beam, like 85 million feet, and it's gonna go along this wall here and on down. Here are some of our tools. There's the U-chip. What are these for?
For that box beam we're building.
So what do they do inside the box beam?
Create a little baffle or a little bit of strength because
So-
it's so long. Needs a little internal support so that it can hold up when we start squeezing it.
Did they make this at Greeny Mountain for you?
What?
This thing?
They don't make them. They bought them and brought it in.
Oh. Well, it's got like glue. Is it glued together?
Yeah, it's called an LVL, laminated veneer lumber. Very stable product with the weather changes.
Look, Elmer's all prepared with his good marking pencil thing.
Yeah, he's got all the right equipment. Yeah.
We have a bunch of those someplace in that container.
Okay.
Why don't you get the DeWalt?
You want me to eyeball them on there? DeWalt what?
A saw.
We don't have a DeWalt table saw.
That saw. A hand saw.
This is fine. Better.
Okay.
Huh?
You're okay with it being eyeballed?
Yeah, it'll be fine as long as it's within that cut. In other words, as long as it's on this side of it, just to be safe.
On the inside of
Stay
the
on
line.
inside.
Yeah, stay on the
Okay.
inside. I can do that.
This is day 2. We're putting these little board things down. I guess the seal plate, I don't know what it's called, but you can put insulation in this.
We're going to do all of it in insulation, but we don't have enough insulation right now. So before we put the bucks on top of these sections here, we need to put some insulation in to hold it together. How did you have it?
Well, I didn't say we were putting insulation in all of it. I broke the bottom piece off that. You'll have to slam it down in better. So anyway, okay, so these steel plates, and then they're gonna put bucks up, which are these, like, I don't know, those, I don't know what a buck
Form
is.
the door and window openings.
Oh. Okay. So down there on that end,
Yeah, he's making box beams.
what is it, a box beam for?
It sits on top of the straw bales and forms the bearing surface for the roof.
We took the doghouse cover off this down into the hidey hole there. This one over here is 57 feet long, as I said before. These two here that he's making are going to be the 20-footers that go on these shorter walls. And then, of course, the front walls, they're not straw bale, they're just wood. so we don't have to do all of this, and they're already done.
You got it? Yep.
You know what? I'm going to put a screw in there first.
Now, if you don't want to shoot one at a time, you just change the mode on there and it'll pop whenever you press it.
I'll pull the trigger on the first one. Give you a couple.
Well, something's not straight.
Clamp. Why is it not straight?
Because, well, if I'm looking at this, down here looking up, it looks like it goes like that, but it's probably straight.
This or this?
I don't know.
So this could be leaning up or down based on these boards it's on.
It looks like it's tilted back like that to me, but he said, don't worry about it.
Yep.
Oh, it's definitely not straight with that one over there.
That's okay. They'll straighten out.
Hey.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thought I'd let you have a view of the carnage that occurred over the weekend. It's Monday morning, and I've got to get to work here pretty quickly, you know, for paid work. By the way, if you're interested in how I make money living off grid, there's a video on that. So, thought I'd show you what's going on here. We've got some of the window and door bucks in, and these triangles are just to hold that in place and keep it square until such time as the straw bales are in between them, and the box beam is on top. Still have to frame out this lower floor, then we get the bales in, get the grade beams on top, and then we can build the second story. This right here, this monster, 57-foot long box beam, and so grateful to the gentleman who came by here and built this for us. Not easy to do and to make straight. So grateful for that. Very skilled carpenter that can build a box beam 57 feet long and have it be straight and true, so that we can actually lift it on top of the rear wall of the house in one piece. I'll have a boom truck coming out to lift that in place for us. But as you can see, we still have quite a bit of material here that's got to go up. This construction is unique. I've never seen anything like it before, using laminated veneer lumber, or LVLs, for window bucks. I've seen people use, you know, dimensional lumber, but never this. But you know, it's heavy, but it's quite stout and very stable, so doesn't really move. But that window buck over there, you can probably see, and that's my fault. I scored a line to lay that up against and then nailed it wrong. So I can fix that. But here is another box beam. This one's 23 feet long, and there's another one on the other side of the house over there. These will go on top right here, on top of this, and all the way to the back of the house. And that's why we have this out here. We strung a line to help us figure out how to cut these. So there's that. We have our sill plates in, and Robber has gone in and thrown some insulation in between them, which is good. I still have some more bucks to put up here on the rear of the house. There'll be another one here for the doorway in here, and then there'll be some more for windows. And so yeah, coming along. Everything's doing fine. I'm so grateful for the people who came out over the weekend to help us. Good friends. I really appreciate them. And so we were able to get a good bit of work done. Still got a long way to go, but it's not anything that Robert and I can't handle now by ourselves, at least for the time being, until such a time as we need to lift those beams on top. So that's what's going on. But yeah, we made quite a mess out here, but it's a good mess. I like the way it's turning out. You may notice on this window opening here that the returns on the window opening are splayed out. That's at a 20-degree angle either side. That's at a 20-degree angle to perpendicular. The reason I wanted to do that is because these walls here are very thick. They're 14 inches thick. And if I had straight window returns here, it would look like a cave in there. So this helps a little bit with easing that on the eye a little bit and doesn't look so boxed in and cave-like. I didn't do it with the bathroom and kitchen windows. Just not enough room to splay them out, but that's okay. It's not, those aren't, at least in the bathroom, those aren't rooms that you hang out in, and necessarily have to be visually appealing. So the kitchen window that goes here will not have the splayed out returns either, because we want more wall space for cabinetry. So there it is. Got to remember to fix that. Got to put in the rest of the window box, clean up this mess, because we made quite a mess here tooling around. So anyway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. It really helps us. I mean, we don't make any money at this, and we really aren't looking to. That's not what this is about. It's about maybe there's somebody out there who can benefit from our learning, and we just, we would love to have viewers, not necessarily money. So anyway, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.